January 20th, and the Lady Red Devils fell 68-38. And then in the last matchup at home, February 11th, the Lady Red Devils dropped that one 74-48. So Lady Red Devils looking for some redemption here, and as we said in the before the break, looking for a chance to move on to the regional tournament and keep their season going. The starting five for the Red Devils are going to be Ellie Taylor, Marley Taylor, Mila Kaufman, McKinley Kaufman, and Aubrey May. Starters for Mayflower being introduced right now, and then we'll get ready for the tip-off in just a moment.
Bit of a starting lineup there for the Red Devils. Kirsten Jones has spent quite a bit of time there in the starting lineup for the Lady Red Devils, and they're going to go with Mila Kaufman today instead. Marley Taylor gets back in there after her injury. I don't think that hand is any more tender. I think she's doing pretty well with that wrist. So looking for her to come out today, and I think the Lady Red Devils are going to have to come out. They're going to have to come out hot and heavy. Don't overextend yourself. Don't play out of position or anything like that. Keep it nice and contained. But you definitely don't want to be the team that comes out and Mayflower is able to say, "Hey, we beat them 4 times last season."
Right.
So they have a lot to play for today. A lot of these senior girls out here, I'm expecting them to come out like a house of fire today.
The two seniors in the starting lineup for the Lady Red Devils, McKinley Kaufman and Ellie Taylor. And as you said, looking to extend their season. Mila Kaufman in the last game on Monday had 10 rebounds, and really she only played about a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Did a really good job on the boards, and Lady Red Devils will need some of that today. Ball in the air. The tap is controlled by Mayflower, and they have the opening possession. Lady Red Devils come out in a 2-3 zone. Shot from the corner from Mayflower for 3 is no good, and Marley Taylor gets the rebound. Marley going to be the one bringing the ball up the court. You mentioned that Kirsten Jones, normally the ball handler for the Lady Red Devils, not in the starting lineup. Ellie Taylor has it now, gets it to McKinley Kaufman, to Aubrey May at the top of the key. Aubrey looking to make a pass, gets it over to Marley Taylor. Marley try to drive. Good defense by Mayflower. Ball knocked away momentarily. Marley chases it down. There's a handoff attempt to Mila Kaufman is stolen, and Mayflower is going to have a layup on the other end for the first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, Mayflower playing really, really good perimeter defense here. I mean, even good full court defense all the way down the floor. The Lady Red Devils are fighting to get it down there. And just that, there's another steal.
And there was a walk.
That was such walk. Man, she took 7 steps right there.
Yeah.
But Lady Red Devils here down with a 4-0 deficit quickly as McKinley Kaufman tries to bring this thing up.
Mayflower applying the full court press, and it's giving the Lady Red Devils fits. There's back-to-back steals before we can get it across half court. Mayflower works it inside. Can't get a shot off. Now they kick it outside. 3-pointer on the way. No good. And there is an offensive rebound, but there's going to be a foul. They're going to say that she pushed. Number 11 for Mayflower draws her first foul. It's the first team foul on the Lady Eagles. And again, Mayflower showing full court press here. They're going to keep the pressure on, make life difficult for these Lady Red Devils.
Oh, you're exactly right about making it difficult. They have bum rushed us in this first minute and a half.
Mila Kaufman with it in the middle of the floor, looking for somebody to pass it to. Now she gets it across half court to Aubrey May. Aubrey has the ball knocked away from her, scramble for it on the floor. They're going to say it's a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Red Devils.
My goodness, we've been on offense for the better part of the last minute and a half, and we have yet to get down here and actually set up our offense to be able to run a play.
This pressure for Mayflower is really doing the job, and you can tell they're going to be very aggressive in the early going. Aubrey May fired a pass down to Mila Kaufman and went through her hands and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Ball will go over to the Eagles.
Yeah, I noticed over there when Marley Taylor had the ball on the perimeter, Mayflower had a double team on Marley. They're not going to let her have an opportunity to try to get hot tonight. This morning, excuse me.
That's hard to get in your mind, I know.
Yeah.
I've done the same thing, I'm sure. Mayflower gets in the lane. Layup attempt is no good, and they pull down the offensive rebound. Good pass across the lane, and an easy bucket there from Mayflower gives them a 6-0 lead. Just 2 minutes into this game, 5:54 on the clock. McKinley Kaufman breaks the press, gets all the way down, and gets in for the shot. She's fouled. Her shot does not go, but she's going to have 2 free throws, and that's going to be the second foul on the Mayflower big, number 11. Second team foul for the Lady Eagles.
Man, good job by McKinley there. She had the edge of the edge of the court there and saw an open lane, drives in, took a lot of body contact there, and man, just a good job of finishing that one off and gets her first one. They can't get it to fall.
McKinley Kaufman will have one more free throw coming, and Mayflower makes a substitution. As I said, number 11, they're starting big. 2 early fouls. She's going to have to come off and take a seat. Second free throw by Kaufman is good, so the Lady Red Devils are on the board. 6-1 is the Mayflower lead. 5:49 left to go in the first quarter.
Think about Mayflower is number 11's not the only big they have on their bench.
That's true. Cross-court pass by the Lady Eagles. Can't do anything with it. And they're working the ball around the perimeter now. Good defense by the Lady Red Devils recovering. And Mayflower making a lot of cross-court passes, and a good job by the Lady Red Devils closing out. Now there's a drive inside, no good. And McKinley Kaufman comes up with the rebound.
And really good job defensively there by the Lady Red Devils, just closing out and rotating very well.
Mayflower backed off and just picked up once we got it into the front court. Now Mila Kaufman has it, gets it to McKinley inside. McKinley forces her way in. Tough shot. It drops. 6-3. Lady Red Devils close the gap just a little bit. Now on the other end, Mayflower launches an early three, and the shot clock will not go. Ellie Taylor with the rebound. Ellie bringing it up the floor, crosses half court, looking to set up the offense, gives it over to Aubrey May. She looks to the bench, trying to see what the call is, and now gives it back to Ellie, and she stepped out of bounds. They were just kind of crowded over there on that sideline, and just a little bit of confusion over there.
Ellie got a little bit of encouragement there from her mother.
Is that what that was?
That's the booming cannon sound that came from our right. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Encouragement?
Yeah, that's one of my deacon's wives right there.
And there's a turnover by the Lady Eagles.
Push it, Marley. Come on.
McKinley Kaufman gives it to Marley Taylor. Marley lost the dribble in the lane, and Mayflower comes out with it on the other end. They push it up the floor, kick out to the corner, three on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Second chance for the Lady Eagles won't go. Mila Kaufman pulls down the rebound, is tied up, and a possession arrow is going to favor the Lady Eagles.
Man, no boxing out going on right now. Our Lady Red Devils are just kind of hands up, looking for a basketball, and Mayflower's big's got 3 or 4 inches on them. They're going to have to box out. Good block.
Block shot by Mila Kaufman off the inbound. Aubrey May hits the floor. She's back up. And now Marley Taylor looking to bring the ball up the floor. She was crowded, and Mayflower got a hand on it, and it went off Marley Taylor's knee, so it'll be a turnover. It'll go back to Mayflower.
You're starting to wonder if they're missing having Kirsten Jones out on the court. Kirsten, normally one of their primary ball handler out there, and they've struggled to get the ball across midcourt.
And Kirsten, I think, dealing with some illness. I know they had practice, and she wasn't able to make one of the practices they had because she's been sick. So
you may not be seeing her today.
Timeout on the floor. It's going to be an Atkins timeout, a 30-second one. We're going to take it with them. Take a quick 30-second break. This is Lady Red Devil Basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right. The co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down, we'll weigh them up, and, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of this Saturday morning contest in the district tournament. The Atkins Lady Red Devils with a 3-point deficit right now to the Mayflower Lady Eagles. 6-3 is our score as Ellie Taylor inbounds in the backcourt to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley double team now off of that inbound, and there's another turnover. Mayflower gets to the basket. Shot won't go, but there's a foul on Ellie Taylor, and Mayflower will shoot 2 free throws.
Lady Red Devils gave up 6 quick coming out to start this game. Defense really locked down a little bit, but, man, our Mayflower's defense is giving us fits right now. We're just struggling to get the ball even within 80 feet of the basket.
First free throw is good. One more coming for the Lady Eagles. That makes the score 7-3. Second free throw is good as well. So it's a 5-point lead for Mayflower, 8-3. And again, Mayflower with pressure in the backcourt. Ellie Taylor looking for somebody to inbound it to. Gets it to Aubrey May, and she has it knocked away. Mayflower with a shot inside that will not go, but they're able to chase down the loose ball rebound. So Mayflower sets up their offense. Their full court press has given the Lady Red Devils fits. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Mayflower. Turnover to the Lady Red Devils. Ellie Taylor to inbound on the sideline, right at the end of the Lady Red Devil bench. She gets it into McKinley Kaufman. McKinley goes to that right sideline. She's going to be fouled, and that's the first time we've seen that call, but it's been there all morning. Mayflower with a lot of heavy pressure in the backcourt, and they've been very aggressive and gotten away with it until just now. So that's the third team foul on the Lady Eagles, and it comes with the 3:21 mark in the first quarter.
Yeah, Lady Red Devils are going to have to come to the ball.
Mayflower continuing to double team, and there's another foul. And I don't know, Zach, with these, and you see it in the boys' game too. But you got somebody who's just riding a player down the sideline, and then when the whistle's blown, they throw their hands up like I didn't do anything.
Right. That's the third. That should be the fourth team foul that we've seen right there. That should be the fourth.
It is the fourth team foul.
There it is. They just put it up there.
Yeah, just updated the scoreboard. McKinley Kaufman gets it across half court. Now she picks up her dribble, and she's looking for somebody to give the ball to. Aubrey May comes to her, and Aubrey is fouled.
My goodness, she got tackled. And that's going to be the fifth team foul, and Aubrey May is going to go to the line here. Red Devils in the bonus with 3 minutes left.
And that's the thing with if you play aggressive defense and you get over-aggressive and start committing fouls, those things pile up, and you put the other team on the free throw line. The Lady Red Devils with a chance to cut into this lead now with Aubrey May on the free throw line. May's first free throw is good. That makes our score 8-4. The sophomore, Aubrey May, will have one more free throw coming. Lady Red Devils with just one team foul in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the Lady Red Devils want to stay in this one and come away with a win, they're going to have to do some damage at the free throw line as Aubrey May knocks down her second one. That's exactly how you need to do it.
8-5 is the score. Mayflower with a 3-point lead. And they get into the lane, lose the dribble. McKinley Kaufman goes to the floor for the basketball. Going to be tied up. The possession arrow this time favors the Red Devils, so good job there by McKinley, the senior, willing to get down on the floor and scrap for the ball.
Scrap is a good word for McKinley Kaufman. She is scrappy. Ooh, good screen.
Good screen by Kaufman, and that momentarily freed up Marley Taylor, but now Mayflower able to steal it around half court, and there's a late whistle.
On the offensive player jumped into McKinley. McKinley wasn't even looking at the offensive player, and they're going to call that. They're going to call a foul there on McKinley.
Shot attempt by the Eagles, no good, but there's a foul, so they'll go to the free throw line. That is McKinley Kaufman's first personal foul, team's second. First free throw by Mayflower is good, and now Kirsten Jones going to check into the lineup for the Lady Red Devils. Marley Taylor will get a break. Second free throw by Mayflower, up, no good. Fight for the rebound.
Goodness.
Two Lady Red Devils had their hands on it. Aubrey May and Mila Kaufman fighting over it. Couldn't get to it, and Mayflower came in and stole it away from them.
Yeah, that goes back to they have got to box out.
11-5 is the score, and there is,
what?
That's
on.
They're going to say
a foul?
Kirsten Jones fouled it going for the ball. That's a.
Oh my.
That's.
What? What?
I hate to criticize the officials, but that was a horrific call.
Kirsten, okay. Gracious. All right. Well, Mayflower's got the ball.
Yeah, that's what it amounts to. Gives Mayflower another offensive possession. There's a three from the right wing by Mayflower. It's good. 14-5 is now the score. Mayflower with the lead, and they are continuing with that aggressive full-court press. McKinley Kaufman breaks it on the left sideline, gets it into the front court. Now gives it over to Kirsten Jones. Lady Red Devils with a chance to set up their offense. Screen up top by Aubrey May, and Kirsten ran back to it. Now Aubrey May double-teamed. Ellie Taylor gets a three off from the right wing, and it's good. Lady Red Devils needed that. 14-8 now the score. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. A little sign of life from the Lady Red Devil offense.
Yeah, they needed that in a bad way. That was the first shot they've gotten off in this whole first quarter. As
Long three-pointer by Mayflower is good. So an answer back as the Lady Red Devils got on the board. Offensively, Mayflower answers back now. Lady Red Devils in trouble. Going to have to hurry.
Come on, get it up, get it up.
And that is a 10-second count. Had trouble with the dribble. Had to chase it down in the backcourt. And it's a backcourt time violation on the Lady Red Devils. Another turnover. And Mayflower has it with 1:15 left on the first quarter clock and a 17-8 lead.
You said it, Scott. Another turnover. And the Lady Red Devils have continually shot themselves in the foot here. Credit to Mayflower for really good defense, very aggressive defense. That's why they have 5 team fouls, but Lady Red Devils are going to have to really pick it up here.
Shot fake and a drive inside. And
what?
And a whistle and a foul. Mila Kaufman called for a foul on a block out.
They called a shooting foul after Scott, the ball was on the rim when she blocked her out and touched her.
Yeah. First free throw is good.
Man, I got a feeling there may be some Atkins fans tossed out of this game, Scott. This is frustrating. My goodness, Mayflower knocks down the first one. Their lead after making the second one now 19-8 with 57 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Ball tipped, and Lady Red Devils able to get it in the front court. Now Kirsten Jones with it as we tick under 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kirsten Jones picked up her dribble. Got in trouble, Aubrey May there to bail her out. Now McKinley Kaufman has it. McKinley tried to drive, cut off. Aubrey May gets a screen, and she drives inside. There's going to be a blocking foul on Mayflower, so Aubrey May will go back to the free throw line. May 2 for 2 so far on the day. Marley Taylor gets over to the scores table, getting ready to check in after this first free throw attempt. First shot by May is up and good. Cuts the lead to 10, 19-9. And Aubrey May will have one more attempt coming. Kirsten Jones goes to the bench as Marley Taylor comes back in. May's second free throw good. She's a perfect 4 for 4. The lead is 9 for the Lady Eagles, 19-10. 30 seconds now left to go in this first quarter. Mayflower going to be content to dribble and eat up the clock. About a half a second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So Mayflower going to have to, they can work for the last shot, essentially.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
Mayflower with a drive. Shot won't go, and there's a rebound by Ellie Taylor. She's trying to get it up court. We've got about 2 seconds on the clock, and Aubrey May trying to gather herself and fire a half-court shot. She walked with it. So with a half a second left, Mayflower going to inbound it. Really, that's about all they'll have time to do. Going to have to catch and shoot.
I think they're going to, our girls are coming up to guard. They were getting ready to jack that shot up over there. And you're right, half a second's just enough to...
They did get a shot off, but it wasn't close, so that's going to bring it into the first quarter. Mayflower Lady Eagles lead the Atkins Lady Red Devils 19-10. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with second quarter action. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Lady Red Devils face a 9-point deficit as we get ready to open the second quarter play. Mayflower with a lot of backcourt pressure, man-to-man defense that has given the Lady Red Devils fits, and they have built a pretty solid cushion here in the first quarter of this Saturday morning contest.
Yeah, I'm going to miss being in the bonus. We spent, the better half of that last first quarter in the bonus there. So maybe we can get Mayflower to commit some more penalties here.
Maybe. Mayflower with the opening possession of this second quarter. There's a drive to the baseline, shot up, difficult shot goes down for Mayflower. 21-10 is the Lady Eagle lead as Marley Taylor brings it into the front court for the Lady Red Devils.
Get it over.
Marley looking for a screen. Not able to get one. She gets it to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley with a drive to the left side. Gives it to Mila Kaufman to Ellie Taylor.
There
Ellie,
it is.
Step back three on the left wing. No good. Fight for the rebound. And Mayflower got their hand on it last and knocked it out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils.
Man, that's another one of those just not boxing out right now. And if they would have boxed out that offensive rebound, I think they would have had an opportunity at a putback.
McKinley Kaufman takes the inbound pass at the elbow. Gives it to Aubrey May to Ellie Taylor. Ellie now working around the perimeter. Back to May. Over to Marley. She has trouble with the pass and saves it inbounds right to a Mayflower Lady Eagle.
Goodness.
And she carried the ball and no whistle.
He's just sitting there looking at her carry the ball, not doing a thing about it. My goodness, ref.
Shot for three from the corner for Mayflower won't go, and the ball gets between Aubrey May's feet, and Mayflower able to pick it up off the floor. So they get essentially another possession. Shot for Mayflower goes just inside the three-point line. 23-10 is the score. Mayflower with a 13-point lead as McKinley Kaufman has it in the front court for the Lady Red Devils. Aubrey May with a pass to Marley. Marley tries to get it inside to Mila Kaufman. Ball knocked away, and it's off of Mila Kaufman. Going to go over to Mayflower. The officiating been a little bit suspect here.
A little bit.
In the early going.
Man, I mean, she carried that ball so well. Allen Iverson's jealous about how good she carried it. I mean, when the ball bounces up over your head, you keep your hand on it, and then you continue your dribble. My goodness.
Mayflower, another shot just inside the three-point line, and that's the second one that number one has made for them from that spot. She's got a pretty good shot from that mid-range. Lady Red Devils work it into the paint. Mila Kaufman with a turnaround shot that will not fall, and Mayflower pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, need to go up hard with that one and try to draw that foul.
Pass inside for the Lady Eagles, and she walked with it.
Finally, I was anticipating them letting her just carry that on. I am shocked that he actually called the travel.
Well, that wasn't much different from the one he let slide just a moment ago. Marley Taylor in the backcourt with it. She gets it across half court and immediately double teamed as she picked up her dribble. Now Aubrey May has it at the logo. She tried to get a pass over to Ellie Taylor. Pass wide, goes out of bounds, and Lady Red Devils are in trouble.
Yeah, aside from a three-pointer made by Ellie Taylor earlier, all damage has come from the free throw line. And,
pretty much, yeah.
And our offense has not got going in the slightest.
Not been very crisp with our passes in the offensive end. Now Mayflower with a drive. They get in the lane, and the shot won't go, but there's a foul.
Yeah, they're going to get Mila for that one.
Mila Kaufman with the personal foul. That's her second. That's the team's first of this second quarter. Puts Mayflower on the line for two. First free throw up and good. 26-10. Now the Mayflower lead.
Yeah, just a really tough outing right now. Not getting great calls on officiating. Can't get the offense going. There's nothing going right, and Coach Kelly's going to get a timeout here for the Red Devils.
Second free throw is good. 27-10 is our score. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with more Lady Red Devil basketball here on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
5 minutes and 9 seconds left to go before halftime. And Zach, if I didn't see the scoreboard right in front of me, just looking at the benches, that would tell the whole story during that last timeout. Lady Eagles of Mayflower very loose in their huddle. Lady Red Devils, the body language not real good. A lot of crossed arms and just kind of dejected looks. But the score is 27-10, and Mayflower continuing to apply pressure in the backcourt. Lady Red Devils inbound it in front of their own bench after it was knocked out of bounds by Mayflower. Marley Taylor ridden out of bounds. And there's another foul called on Mayflower.
And again, they've been doing that the entire game, right? Just kind of having a really hard ride, getting over there to the out of bounds line, and our girls have been fighting through it. But good job by Marley drawing the foul there. Good screen by Ellie Taylor, bailing her sister out.
Now Aubrey May with it in the front court. Gets it to Mila Kaufman just beyond the three-point line at the point. Inside to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley makes a move, shot up no good, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. McKinley Kaufman's so good at that, drawing contact inside.
Yeah, McKinley does a great job of just being very aggressive down low. She's going to fight for it. She has some of the best low post moves. When she drops that pivot foot, she does such a good job of just doing damage after that.
First free throw by McKinley Kaufman is good. She's got one more coming. Yeah, McKinley, not your typical post player. You look at her and you think, forward, which is what her position is, but when she gets inside, she's really, really dangerous. Second free throw by McKinley up and good. 27-12 now our score. Mayflower with a 15-point lead, 4:45 on the clock here in the second quarter. Mayflower brings it into the front court. Lady Red Devils in that 2-3 zone. Shot blocked underneath by Mila Kaufman, and Ellie Taylor came away with it, and Mayflower steals. Down on the post, a shot up for Mayflower is good. And they set up their full court press once more. McKinley Kaufman gets it into the front court, drives in a lane, kicks back to Aubrey May at the elbow. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled on the attempt, so she'll go back to the free throw line. Aubrey May 4 for 4 so far today in the free throw department. She's going to have 2 shots coming right here at the 4:15 mark in the second quarter.
You hate to look and say your offensive strategy needs to just get to the line, but I mean, that's where we've made a living today. Aubrey May knocks down her first one, making her 5 for 5 on the day. But our girls are going to have to make a living here as Aubrey goes 6 for 6, having a great day at the free throw line.
29-14 is now the score. Mayflower with a 15-point lead, 4:10 left to go. Three-pointer on the way by Mayflower, no good. Rebound went right over Aubrey May's head and right to a Mayflower player who puts it up and in on the follow. Now the inbound pass stolen. Mayflower with a shot from the block is no good. Marley Taylor commits the foul. Going to send the Lady Eagles back to the free throw line.
Scott, we're giving up the ghost down low. We have not done a good job of boxing out on either end of the court. But especially on the offensive end, Mayflower's getting so many second chance opportunities to get those buckets.
And they're making the most of those opportunities.
They are.
First free throw no good for Mayflower. One more coming. Aubrey May, Mila Kaufman, the low players on the blocks for the Lady Red Devils. Second free throw is good, so they don't have a chance for the rebound on that one. It does allow Mayflower to set up their press, and ball knocked away momentarily from Marley Taylor. She chases it down, gets it across half court. Now passes it to Aubrey May. Aubrey cross court to Ellie Taylor. Long three on the way from the right wing, won't go. Rebound batted around and knocked out of bounds. Let's see. And they're going to say it is off of a Lady Red Devil. Going to be Mayflower ball.
You know, it's hard to blame Ellie for taking the first open three she gets.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting any shots up right now.
No, very few offensive opportunities for the Lady Red Devils. And now Mayflower tries to work it down in the post. Ball knocked away, and they get a three-pointer on the way from up top, and it's good. Number 24 for Mayflower is their long-distance shooter, and when I say long distance, I mean feet behind the three-point line. On the other end, there's a three-pointer on the way for Aubrey May, and she's fouled. Her shot does not go, but she's going to have 3 free throw attempts coming, and May is already 6 for 6 on the day from the free throw line.
Yeah, these girls are dialing it up deep for Mayflower. What'd you say, number 24? Man,
24.
She was a good 3 feet behind that line, caught it. And even with her gathering, with pulling it up, man, you just see the confidence she has as Aubrey knocks down her 7th free throw of the morning.
Aubrey May will have 2 more shots coming as she was fouled on a 3-point attempt. Second free throw by May is good.
Man.
She's 8 for 8.
She has accounted for half of the Red Devils' points here so
from
far.
The free throw line.
All from the free throw line.
Her 3rd free throw attempt rattles around and does not go. And Mayflower pulls down the rebound.
8 for 9 is not a bad clip.
It's not. Mayflower.
Good.
Tough move inside and a finish. 37-16 is the Mayflower lead. McKinley Kaufman all the way to the basket with it. Her layup is good. Nice take by McKinley Kaufman.
Very aggressive, just going to the hole, and she's not going to be denied.
And that's what the Lady Red Devils are going to have to do. This Mayflower Lady Eagle team is applying a lot of pressure. You're going to have to get the ball and just be decisive. Get up the floor with it. Mayflower chases down the long rebound, and they get another attempt. And Aubrey May with the steal there. And the ball stolen back temporarily by Mayflower and then knocked out of bounds. So the Lady Red Devils will have possession right at the end of the scorer's table.
Yeah, not a lot of substituting going on here in the second quarter in the game so far. Haven't seen the Wilcutt sisters yet, and I'm noticing our girls are looking a little bit winded out there.
Ball inbounded to Ellie Taylor, to Mila Kaufman, back to McKinley, who was the inbounder that time. McKinley picks up her dribble, gives it to Marley Taylor in the corner. Marley with a drive. Shot up no good. Ball knocked away and now out of bounds. Aubrey May knocked it off of a Mayflower player, and now the official is talking to the Mayflower player. Still no indication about which way this is going to go.
Oh my goodness! Nope. They're going to
say
they're going Mayflower direction. Why are we debating it with Mayflower's coach, asking him what happened?
And now they're saying red ball. One of the officials that was closest to it looked at another one, and he indicated it was going to be Mayflower's ball.
Scott, I got a feeling somebody's going to get a tech today.
Lady Red Devils inbound it. Aubrey May had it, gave it back to McKinley Kaufman, almost lost it out of bounds. She saves it back to May. Ellie Taylor, long three-pointer from the right wing, and she splashed it.
Get them that business, girl.
37-21 as Ellie Taylor connects with her second three-pointer of the day. Mayflower works it inside and then kicks it to the short corner.
Good job.
Shot no good, and Ellie Taylor fighting for the rebound.
Yeah.
Tie ball, and the possession arrow goes to the Lady Red Devils.
Man, great job there by Ellie Taylor fighting over a girl that's bigger than her to just go and get that rebound. She kind of looked like Davin Bowden, just going up and trying to snatch it out of there.
Signs of life here for the Lady Red Devils now, as they've been a little bit more aggressive the last couple of minutes and able to cut into this Mayflower lead. Ellie Taylor brings it across midcourt, gives it off to McKinley Kaufman. She gets a screen from Aubrey May, drives to the right side, ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it touched a Lady Red Devil last, so it'll be a turnover to Mayflower.
Yeah, just when you see signs of life, we have another turnover. Just kind of a frustrating day there with the ball, and just struggling to keep a hold of it.
37-21 is our score. Mayflower with a 16-point lead and the basketball. 1:25 left to go in the second quarter. Long three-pointer on the way from the left wing by Mayflower, in and out. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Mayflower. Follow no good. Another attempt. That putback is good. Mayflower doing work on the offensive glass, and they add to their lead, 39-21. And there's a foul as, again, Marley Taylor ridden out of bounds on the far side, and that's going to be the 15th foul on Mayflower, so it's going to put Marley Taylor on the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think Marley looked up. She was going to it kind of looked like she was going to try to cut back and then realized, hey, I've got an opportunity to force a foul here, and she baited her defender into doing exactly what she needed to do as she sinks her first free throw of the day.
Marley Taylor will have one more free throw coming. 39-22 is our score. Just over a minute left to go before halftime. Second free throw by Marley Taylor, up and good to make the Mayflower lead 16 now. Mayflower slowly bringing the ball up the floor. Nursing that 16-point lead and using up some clock. Kinley Kaufman batted the ball into the backcourt.
Is that not a backcourt violation?
No, it's a deflection, so Mayflower able to chase that one down. They get it inside. Great post move. And the finish there for the Lady Eagles. 41-23 is our score. McKinley Kaufman takes it just beyond midcourt. She's going all the way. Ball tapped away from her. Mayflower comes up with it. Now on the other end, Mayflower gets it inside. Shot from the post is good. And it's a 20-point Mayflower Lady Eagle lead, 43-23. Pressure in the backcourt, making things difficult for Marley Taylor. She gets it across, gets it to Ellie. Ellie with the drive. Dish down to Mila Kaufman. Ellie's going to be fouled. And the Lady Red Devils are in the bonus, so Ellie Taylor going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. First free throw by Ellie Taylor is good. 43-24 now our score.
Yeah, 11 seconds left here in this second half, in this first half. We'll see how Mayflower wants to come out and try to get some points up on the board as Ellie misses the second one.
Mayflower chases down the rebound, and they bring it across with about 7 seconds left on the clock. They get it into the front court. Working it around. There's an open look at 3, and a nice recovery by Marley Taylor to get her hand on it and block the shot. And that's going to bring an end to the first half. Our score, Mayflower Lady Eagles 43, the Atkins Lady Red Devils 24. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back, recap first half scoring, and get you set for the second half. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and acceptance
Halftime here in Jessieville as the Lady Red Devils trail the Mayflower Lady Eagles 43-24 in this district tournament game, and it's a win and move on to the regionals, lose and go home, and right now Mayflower getting the better of the Lady Red Devils. Recap the first half scoring for you. Aubrey May leads the way for the Lady Red Devils with 8, all of those coming from the free throw line, as May has gone 8 for 9 from the free throw stripe today. McKinley Kaufman has 7, Ellie Taylor has 7, and Marley Taylor has 2. That rounds out the scoring for the Lady Red Devils. In the rebound department, Ellie Taylor leading the way with 3. McKinley Kaufman has 2. Marley Taylor has 1. 6 rebounds in the first half. That's really the tale of this game. Mayflower is killing the Lady Red Devils on the boards, and they are beating them with that full court press right now.
Yep. Yeah, no, they're beating the dog snot out of us right now on the boards. The ladies are going to have to come out here in the second half, and they're going to have to build a fortress around that paint. They've got to box out. One of the telling stats when you look at this and on these rebounds, assuming we got all of them on there, is that our best rebounder on our team right now has no rebounds.
Yeah.
You know, that's certainly hurting us. And it's not even that Mayflower's that much bigger and that much stronger than us or that much faster than us. We're just not doing a good job of boxing out.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of bogus calls. Yeah, we're going to get some of those. But at the end of the day, you've got to do what you can do to make sure that you stay in this game, boxing out and taking care of the basketball. I don't know how many times we saw the ball get dribbled out of bounds for just a ton of turnovers. So I'm not sure what adjustments Coach Kelly's going to make coming in here to the second half. But we saw some flurries there at the end of that first half there, Scott. Some senior leadership. Ellie Taylor and McKinley Kaufman are not going to go sweetly into that good night. They're coming out here and they're trying to fight, and they would like to knock off Mayflower today. Yeah,
they got a big hill to climb in the second half if they're going to do it. But I think you're right. Just being aggressive on the boards, getting good position and boxing out, and handling the ball. Yes, Mayflower is pressing us, but this is not the first time you've seen the press all year. I mean, you played this team 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what they're going to give you, and there are ways to beat the press, and it's usually not dribbling. A good team will beat the press without ever putting the ball on the floor, passing through it, passing over the top of it, and spacing is a critical thing. And like you said, we've seen a couple of times the Lady Red Devils have just had their spacing, have really done a poor job with that and have dribbled it out of bounds or carried it out of bounds or made errant passes because you're too close to the person you're trying to pass the ball to. So just going to have to do a better job of the fundamentals in the second half, and it starts with making sure that you don't give Mayflower any second opportunities. If they miss, you got to pull that rebound down and don't give them another chance at it.
That's it. Go to the hole, too, man.
Yeah,
on
be
offense.
aggressive.
Be aggressive. McKinley Kaufman had some good success there at the end of the first quarter, or end of the first half. Just being aggressive, go to the hole. Aubrey May has had a lot of opportunities at the free throw line today. Would love to see her go down to the paint and draw the foul and get some more trips to the free throw line. They're going to have to play good, fundamental, straightforward basketball.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to get it back all at once. Just got to chip away at it. And we've talked about this before. You set those measurable goals. You're down, 19 right now. So, by the end of the third quarter, you want to have that down to single digits, down to 9, under 10 points, and then it's manageable. You're not going to get it back all at once. You just got to go a little at a time and just take care of the things that you can take care of and see what happens.
Yeah, you got to play good defense, sound rebounding, and you take care of those things, then the points will take care of themselves.
Yeah, it's really easy from up here, isn't it?
It is, man. It's so much easier when I'm not the one having to dribble the ball, and I'm not the one having to shoot the ball because, man, I have an ugly, ugly jump shot.
We got 16 minutes left to determine what the season is going to be for the Lady Red Devils. Will this be it, or will they move on to the regionals? Well, we're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back and give you some answers to those questions right after this. This is Lady Red Devil Basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Get the off-road wheels you want and the tires you need without spending your tax refund. That's right, you don't have to spend your tax refund on wheels and tires because R&R Tire Express gives you affordable and convenient payment options. No interest and 6 months, same as cash. Right now at R&R, get a new set of 20-inch Scorpion off-road wheels for as low as $25 a week. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Atkins Physical Therapy, a subsidiary of Lions Rehab Services, has been serving the River Valley area since 1983. With over 30 years' experience, Atkins Physical Therapy offers outpatient rehabilitative services, convenient location, and quality service. Danny Lyons Physical Therapist is a proud sponsor of Atkins and invites you to get out and be a part of the games this season. Located at 408 North Church Street, it's Atkins Physical Therapy. Atkins Physical Therapy. Come in as a patient, leave as a friend.
Just about ready to start the second half of play here between the Atkins Lady Red Devils and the Mayflower Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles with a 43-24 lead as we open the third quarter of play. And the Lady Eagles are going to have the opening possession. 5 on the floor for the Lady Red Devils, the same that we started with. Ellie Taylor, Mila Kaufman, Aubrey May, McKinley Kaufman, and Marley Taylor. Mayflower with their first possession of the second half. They get it to the elbow and try to get a pass down low, knocked away, but Mayflower able to hold on to possession. Shot for 3 from the corner is no good. And Ellie Taylor pulls down the rebound. That's a good sign to open this second half. Mayflower got one look at it. Ellie Taylor, the senior, went up the strong rebound. Now she has it on the elbow. Gets it to Aubrey May on the right corner. May tried to get it down to Mila Kaufman. Pass sailed on her. McKinley Kaufman chases it down on the far side. Long three from the left wing for Ellie. No good. Just grazed the front of the rim, and Mayflower pulls down the rebound. Down to the other end. Mayflower has to chase down a pass that got through. Now they get it out to the left wing. 3 on the way. In and out. No good. Fight for the rebound. Tied up, and the possession arrow in the Lady Red Devils' favor.
Whew, that was frantic, but hey, man.
Good pace.
Good pace. Rebounding looked better. Even though we missed that shot down here, it was a better-looking offense down on this side as the ball is, blocked there. Ellie Taylor fighting for it.
Yeah, ball inbounded off the bottom of the backboard, and as Ellie Taylor was looking for somebody to throw it to, and Mayflower jumps on it, tied up, and the possession arrow goes back to Mayflower. Lady Eagles going to inbound it under their basket. They're going to have somebody throw it in. Everybody was just in their positions on the court.
Lady Red Devils showing that 2-3 zone.
Mayflower bobbles a pass out of bounds, turns it over to the Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, we got to go score. We have got to take advantage of Mayflower's mistakes because they don't make a whole lot of them.
Over a minute gone by in this one, and nobody has scored yet. Lady Red Devils inbound it. Marley Taylor brings it up court, and she is ambushed by 3 Lady Eagles and has the ball stolen away. Mayflower with it into the front court. They drop it into the post. Good post move inside by number 20. Her shot falls. 45-24. Lead is now 21. On the inbound, Mayflower knocks it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Red Devils. Ellie Taylor going to have to stay put now. And Ellie having trouble getting it inbounds. Stolen.
Oh, no.
And Mayflower going to have an easy bucket inside. 47-24 is the score. Again, Mayflower getting their hands on the inbound pass, but McKinley Kaufman able to come up with it, and she gets it across midcourt. Now the Lady Red Devils have numbers.
Oh, Marley. Come on.
Marley with a shot from the corner is good for 3 points. 47-27.
Sign of life. We have got to take better care of the ball. Because, even with that three-pointer, we needed that, but we've still got a deficit from where we started the third quarter.
The lead is now 20 for Mayflower. And they pass on an open 3, get it into the elbow, and another move inside by number 20. She's not able to convert. McKinley Kaufman pulls down the rebound. Ellie Taylor with it now, being guarded closely as she approaches the midcourt stripe, able to get it into the front court on to Jessie Valogo. Now she brings it to the right wing, picks up her dribble, gets it to McKinley Kaufman, who cuts across the lane. McKinley working her way down to the basket, step through shot, falls for McKinley Kaufman, 47-29. Now our score. The Mayflower lead is 18 on the other end. Mayflower got it inside, kicked it back out. Now a shot from just outside the paint, won't fall. And they're going to call the Mayflower big, number 11, with her third personal foul. That's an over-the-back call as she tried to go through a Lady Red Devil player to grab the rebound.
Hey, back down when we were on the offensive end and McKinley made that move. That's the matchup you want with McKinley Kaufman. She had the size advantage.
Yeah. Marley Taylor harassed as she brings the ball into the front court. Got a strong bump there, no call. And she gets to the basket. A lot of contact, no foul call.
Man.
And it's going to be an out of bounds to the Lady Eagles.
And Marley got hammered here, just dribbling the ball up the court, and then, shot got blocked on her down there. And
a lot of contact on that blocked shot, though.
Good steal.
Aubrey May taps it away, and Marley Taylor comes up with it. Gives it to Ellie as she crosses midcourt. Ellie with a pull-up shot just outside the lane, drops it. 47-31. Now our score, Mayflower with a 16-point lead. Lady Red Devils just chipping away at it. And Mayflower able to bring it back in the lane. Got away with steps inside and a kick outside. Shot won't fall. And Mayflower with a rebound. Another drive inside. That shot won't go. Mila Kaufman up strong for the rebound.
Mila Kaufman made a step in that girl's direction. She took a little scared step back.
Marley Taylor picked up her dribble and got in trouble. McKinley Kaufman got it. She drove in the lane. Shot up no good, but she's fouled. And McKinley will go to the free throw line for 2.
Chipping away at it, Scott. They're doing exactly what they need to do. Chip away at the lead. It's down to 16.
McKinley Kaufman with a chance to cut into that lead further. She has 2 free throws. First one up and no good. Just a little strong. McKinley will have one more. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 47-31 is our score. Mayflower with a 16-point lead. Second free throw by McKinley Kaufman up, and it's no good. Aubrey May pulled down the rebound, but she was...
What?
They're going to say she was over the back.
Okay.
First foul on Aubrey May. First team foul for the Lady Red Devils in this third quarter. Mayflower with some substitutions now on the floor. And they get a shot inside that rolls around and won't drop. And Mila Kaufman fighting for the rebound. And they're going to say she fouled on the rebound attempt. So that's going to be, I believe, Mila's third foul. That is her third, and that's the second team foul. Mayflower inbounds, three-pointer from the left wing is good off the inbound. She was wide open.
Yeah, we had a shooter out there, and not one person closed out.
Ellie Taylor brings it into the front court for the Lady Red Devils. 50-31 our score. Mayflower with a 19-point lead. Mila Kaufman has it, drives inside, kicks out to Marley for 3 from the right wing. It's good. So the lead once again down to 16, 50-34 as we approach 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mayflower with a drive inside. Shot won't go. Aubrey May pulls down the rebound. Much better job in this third quarter by these Lady Red Devils of getting position for the rebound.
Good job there by Aubrey May.
She stepped out of bounds, they're going to say, before she threw it off the Mayflower defender.
Substitution for the Lady Red Devils, Taylor Wilcutt. Going to come in here, subbing in for McKinley Kaufman. Nope. Who's she subbing for?
McKinley's on the floor. So
subbed in for Aubrey.
She did.
No,
she came in for Mila.
There it is. I'm going to get it right. I'll say enough names, I'll get it right.
So Lady Red Devils shift around just a little bit now in their 2-3 zone. The back line is going to be Ellie Taylor, Aubrey May, and McKinley Kaufman.
Come on.
Mayflower throws the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover to the Lady Red Devils, a chance to cut into this Mayflower Lady Eagle lead a little further now. Mayflower again with pressure in the backcourt. Marley Taylor beats them on the left side, gets it into the front court, now hands it off to Ellie. Ellie tried to get it into McKinley at the elbow, ball knocked away, but the Lady Red Devils retain possession. Aubrey May with a 3 from the right wing won't go. Mayflower pulls the rebound. Mayflower backing things off now and slowing the pace just a little bit. And they get it inside, drop off to the block. Shot won't go, and there's a late whistle.
Man. That was a really, really late one right there.
And that foul is charged to Ellie.
Yeah, they're gonna call that Ellie got up under her on that one, but I mean, we cut the deficit from 19 to 16, so that's positive as the first free throw bounces out. But, if we were going to make a comeback in this one, we needed to see a little bit more production there as the second free throw is missed and McKinley Kaufman gets that rebound. Again, you mentioned it just a second ago, Scott. We've done a much better job boxing out and rebounding the basketball. Good screen.
And they're going to say it's a foul.
What? That's
a screen.
That is a beautiful screen.
That's only a screen. That's not a foul. It's whistled as one on Aubrey May. That's her second personal foul. That's the fourth team foul on the Lady Red Devils in this third quarter.
Man, Aubrey May set a textbook screen on that one. There's not, I mean.
There was contact for sure, but Aubrey May had her feet set and just set a good screen. The girl who ran into her just ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, just because it's a violent screen doesn't mean it's a foul.
Mayflower gets it in the paint. That shot falls 52-34 is the score. Ellie Taylor brings it into the front court. She dribbles down to the right corner, tried to drive on the baseline. It was cut off. Now she picks up her dribble, gets it up to Aubrey May in the right wing.
To
Marley.
Work. Yeah.
Back to Ellie.
Come on.
Hand off, and her three-pointer on the way is no good, and Mayflower gets the rebound, and they're quickly out with numbers. 3-on-1 for the Mayflower Lady Eagles. And they take it. Shot won't fall. They get the rebound. It doesn't go. Another rebound attempt, and they're going to say there's a foul on Mayflower with a push. That's going to be on number 30. That's her first. That's the team's fourth here in the third quarter.
And good job by Ellie not letting a 3-on-1 pressure get points on her.
Just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Lady Red Devils get it inside to McKinley Kaufman. Her layup rolls around and will not fall. And Mayflower gets the rebound, and they're going to call a timeout. It's just a 30-second one. We're going to keep it right here. So 48 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Lady Red Devils have at times cut into this Mayflower lead, but as we sit here right now, Mayflower with an 18-point advantage, 52-34. So we were at a 19-point deficit at halftime, got it down to 16 on a couple of occasions with a chance to cut into it further with the ball on offense, just not able to do it. 16 as close as we've been here in this second half.
Yeah, we've had a couple of opportunities, and we haven't done what we need to do to make the most of those. We've had some inopportune turnovers. We've had a couple of calls not go our way, and a couple of blown assignments on defense where we just didn't box out, and we left open shooters, and Mayflower has made us pay for it. Mayflower's made plenty of mistakes in this third quarter. We just have not made them bleed for it.
40 seconds left to go as Mayflower brings it into the front court. And they're working the ball around the perimeter. Wide open shot from the left wing. Doesn't go, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's ball going to go to the Lady Red Devils. Surprised that Mayflower took that shot as early in the shot clock as they did and didn't try to bleed that down a little bit, but she was wide open.
Yeah, you got to take a wide open shot.
Lady Red Devils break the Mayflower press, and Taylor Wilcutt picked up her dribble right at half court. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table, so it's going to be another turnover for the Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, just a really tough outing here this morning. Just have not taken care of the ball in a way we needed to win.
Now Mayflower going to bleed this clock down. No shot clock. Game clock at 18 seconds. Mayflower going to play for the last shot of this third quarter. They get it into the paint. Now get it back outside. Now here's a drive. Shot goes up. It's no good. McKinley Kaufman with the rebound. Lady Red Devils have a little bit of time on the clock. Come on. Ellie Taylor hoists one from beyond midcourt. Goes off the backboard. It's going to bring an end to the third quarter. The Lady Eagles of Mayflower 52. The Lady Red Devils of Atkins 34. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. This is Lady Red Devil Basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
100.9 Quick FM is KWKK Russellville, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
8 minutes left to go in this one. The Lady Red Devils have a lot of work to do if they want their season to continue. They're at an 18-point deficit right now, 52-34. Lady Red Devils will have possession as we start this fourth quarter.
I mean, it's possible to make a comeback right here, but you've got to play a perfect fourth quarter.
Aubrey May backs her defender down and gets double-teamed, and the ball is stolen away from her. Mayflower comes out with it. Pass inside is knocked out of bounds by Marley Taylor, going to stay with the Mayflower Lady Eagles. I like Aubrey taking it to the basket there, but she just got double-teamed on the block, and there's a three-pointer from the corner.
Left her best shooter wide open.
Yeah, that's her fourth three on the day, and that pushes the lead up over 20. 21 points is now the deficit, 55-34. Mayflower with the lead, Ellie Taylor with the ball. Ellie's runner in the lane, off the glass and won't go, and fight for the rebound. Bodies hit the floor, and they're going to say Mila Kaufman commits the foul.
Yeah, I like the aggression coming out here in the fourth quarter. We need more of that.
That's the fourth personal foul on Mila Kaufman, the first on the Lady Red Devils in this fourth quarter. 7:15 left to go. Mayflower with it into the front court. Mayflower just passing around the perimeter right now. They work it inside. Shot will not go. I think that was blocked by Mila Kaufman. Now they kick it out. Three-pointer on the way from straight away. Won't go. Aubrey May with the rebound, and she's tied up. Mayflower going to keep it on the possession arrow.
And good job there by Aubrey May, just getting in there and being very aggressive. She's a bit more of a finesse player, but when Aubrey gets aggressive, man, she makes things happen.
Another wide open three off the inbound for Mayflower. Will not go, and Mayflower chases down the loose ball rebound.
I'm surprised 24 passed on that shot right there.
She's not going to pass on this one. She's asking for it.
Yep, she's taking it.
She fires it from the left wing, and it's off.
That's an air ball.
And goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often.
Does not. I think that's one of those cases where she's either a little too close, she's used to shooting them from well beyond the arc, or she's too open.
Yeah, too open. Gave her a couple of seconds to think about it.
Inbound to McKinley Kaufman, and she goes right up the court. She's going to get in the lane. Yep. Her shot will not go, but she's fouled. She's going to have two free throws, and we've seen McKinley Kaufman do that late in the first half. Just take the ball and very decisive with it. Just going to get up the floor and get inside and try to get a shot to fall. If not, draw some contact and go to the free throw line. That's what Atkins needs more of in this second half. Unfortunately, McKinley missed her first free throw.
And McKinley's had a tough day at the free throw line, which is out of character for her. Normally, McKinley is spot on at the free throw line.
Second free throw by Kaufman on the way, and it's good. Back to a 20-point lead for Mayflower, 55-35, 6:30 left to go in the contest. Mayflower walking the ball into the front court, now one step beyond the midcourt stripe, just stands there dribbling.
Yeah, they're daring Marley to come up and get her. And that's what Marley's going to have to go do. Marley's going to have to go get that ball.
Mayflower now gets it inside. Tough shot on the way, and it's good. The Mayflower bigs do a really good job finishing in the paint. McKinley Kaufman brings it into the front court for the Red Devils. Gets it to Mila. Mila to Marley. Marley passed on a three, drive inside. Great move.
Yeah.
And a good finish by Marley Taylor. The sophomore gets two more for the Lady Red Devils, 57-37. Mayflower with the lead.
Solid Euro step there by Marley Taylor, getting an easy bucket, kind of bobbing and weaving between the trees.
And we think of Marley more as a an outside shooter, and she is. If she gets hot, she's really dangerous from outside. If she can add that drive to her game, she's going to be really tough these next couple of years.
Yeah, I think that drive could make her a very complete basketball player. She plays pretty good defense, plays the passing lanes well, but looking forward for her next 2 years, man, she's got an opportunity to be a very, very good basketball player as Mayflower knocks down another three.
That's number 24. That's her 5th three-pointer on the day. That one rattled around and went in from straight away. And now the Mayflower lead is 23. McKinley Kaufman gets a pass from Ellie Taylor. McKinley steps through the lane. Her shot won't go, but she's fouled once again. That's going to be the fourth personal foul, on the Mayflower big number 11. She's going to have to come out.
I don't know if she's aware she has to come out yet.
Actually, they're going to say that's her 5th foul. She is fouled
out.
out.
Yeah, she's out. Molly Kaufman has one more to give to her name as McKinley gets ready to take this first one, and she nails it. But this is what McKinley Kaufman has made a living doing all season, being aggressive, going to the hole, getting to the free throw line. And, tonight's just been a tough morning for these Lady Red Devils. As the second
free throw does not go, and Mayflower pulls down the rebound. 60-38 our score. Mayflower just slowly, methodically brings it into the front court, and they're just content to chew up some clock, dribbling it around the perimeter. The Lady Red Devils sticking with that 2-3 zone. And Mayflower with plenty of opportunity. Now they get it inside. Shot from the short corner won't go, and they're going to say Ellie Taylor made contact on the shot, so that's going to put Mayflower on the line for 2 free throws. That's the 3rd personal foul on Ellie Taylor, the 2nd team foul of this 4th quarter. First free throw from Mayflower up and good. Makes it 61-38.
Mayflower has just had the Lady Red Devils number all season long, and I mean, that just goes to show it again today. I'm not sure if it's the matchup or what it is, but we struggled all year long against the Eagles.
Second free throw is good as well, and so on the other end now, going to be a foul on Mayflower as Marley Taylor got into the lane, and
it's an off-ball foul right after Marley passed it.
Yeah, drew contact, so Marley going to inbound it on the baseline for the Red Devils. Gets it to Ellie. Ellie gives it off to Marley. Marley with a long 3 from the right wing. It won't go. Mayflower with the rebound, and again, just going to walk it up the floor. Going to use up as much of that clock as they can.
And they've done a good job of that. 3:57 left here in the game. Red Devils trail 38-62 as Mayflower's just going to play keep away here.
And they were almost a little too lethargic bringing it in the front court. They crossed half court right at the 25-second mark on that shot clock, so they were very close to a 10-second violation. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Red Devils. Mayflower going to inbound on the baseline. They get it in the corner. Dribble, drive, handoff, inside, ball thrown back out, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be the Lady Red Devil basketball. 3:39 left to go. Mayflower with a 62-38 lead over Atkins. Marley Taylor brings it in the front court. Mayflower backing off that pressure now. Marley with a drive inside. Her finish falls, and that makes it 62-40, our score.
Great finish there for the sophomore. Just going up and through the contact, too.
Yeah.
Laying in a nice layup.
Mayflower shooter wide open. She passed on it. They are just shooting up clock now.
I know, because I know 24, that's killing her not to shoot that.
Yeah. She's got 5 threes on the day.
She's had a tremendous day shooting the basketball. Even when somebody's been in her face, she has not cared.
Mayflower got it inside. The shot didn't fall. Ellie Taylor got the rebound and
got ragdolled.
Had it taken from her over the back by a Mayflower player, and now we've got a stoppage, and the official comes over to the scorer's table.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What do we? What's? What's happened here?
I think he just stopped to get a sub in for Mayflower. Long three-pointer straight away by Mayflower does not go as the shot clock was expiring, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Red Devil basketball. That's just an odd sequence there. You got a Mayflower player who absolutely goes through Ellie Taylor to get the ball, and then as she brings it out, you get a whistle from an official who just walks over to the scorer's table and says, let's get a sub in. Just a strange.
Yeah, Coach Kelly's going to get a timeout here with 2:41 left here on the clock, and it's going to be
a full timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break here on the air. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Saturday, March 1st is Pottsville Day at Arkansas Tech basketball. Students and teachers who wear their t-shirts representing the Pottsville School District will gain free admission to Tucker Coliseum. Game times are at 1 and 3 p.m.
It's Pottsville Day at Arkansas Tech basketball on Saturday, March 1st.
Tickets for everyone else are available at arkansastechsports.com/tickets. Be a part of the game day excitement with the Golden Suns and the Wonder Boys. Fight on, Arkansas Tech.
2 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in this one. Mayflower with a 22-point lead, 62-40 over the Atkins Lady Red Devils. Mayflower going to have possession as we come out of the timeout after an odd sequence of events just before the timeout. Actually, it's going to be Atkins ball.
By the way, Atkins is one bucket away from us having the exact same score we did in the last time that we played against Mayflower.
Yeah, the final last time was 62-42. I don't think that's going to be the final this time. We've got
don't think so.
A little bit of time yet to go in this one. Ellie Taylor with it for the Lady Red Devils. Step back three from the straightaway is no good, and she comes down on that ankle, rolled that ankle.
Yeah, the defender got up under her, and she didn't have a good opportunity to land.
So she's going to have 3 free throws coming, but she's having trouble putting weight on that right foot right now. That ankle rolled hard.
Yeah, she is. Man, you can't be hurting my bass guitar player at church, man. We're going to have to get her a stool at church tomorrow. I can't have my bass guitar player on the bench. Yeah, she's struggling to put some weight on that. I would.
Her first free throw is good. She's going to have 2 more coming.
She's still working it out. It looks like she's going to stay out there. I'd be surprised if she's the senior, man. She doesn't want to come out.
No, that foot's going to have to fall off before she comes off the floor. She's going to have 1 more free throw coming. Her second one was no good. Third free throw by Ellie Taylor is good. 62-42. And Ellie runs gingerly down to the other end of the floor, still kind of grimacing and flexing that right foot.
Yeah, she's hurting. She is hurting for certain, but this is her last game of her career. She is not going to let this thing go.
Ball knocked away in a fight for it. Going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Ellie Taylor. So Mayflower going to have to they're going to get to keep possession of this one. They inbound it with 22 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. Drive by Mayflower, and they're just going to pull it back out, just dribble out this clock. And now as the shot clock gets under 10 seconds, they start to move on offense. 3-pointer on the way. No good, and the good thing, Zach, is that the last 3 or 4 3-point attempts by the Lady Eagles have been air balls.
They have been. They haven't been able to pad their stats for the evening. 24 has gotten enough 3-pointers. There's no need to add to that total. As Aubrey May passes it down low to McKinley Kaufman, and she bobbles the ball.
Lost the handle on it, got it back, gives it over to Marley. Marley to Mila Kaufman in the short corner on the left side. Mila drives across the lane. Gathers, and her shot falls from the block. 62-44 with a minute and a half left in this one.
I think that was Mila's first bucket of the day. She normally has a lot of trips to the free throw line, but credit to Mayflower for keeping Mila out of this game on the board and on the points total.
Right. Yeah, they've done a really good job. Have the Lady Eagles. And there's a shot inside that bounces around and won't fall for Mayflower, and Marley Taylor brings it out for the Lady Red Devils. She gets it into the lane. She's cut off, but fouled on her way to the basket. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Mayflower. It's going to put Marley Taylor on the line for 2 free throws. That's the 4th foul on number 24, who's been their sharpshooter. But with 58 seconds left, I'm not sure it matters.
I'm surprised she's still in the game.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm really surprised 24 is still in the game. As big of an impact as she had today, I figured she'd be getting a victor's rest over on the bench.
Yeah, most of the Mayflower starters still in this one. And second free throw does not go, and Mayflower pulls down the rebound, 62-45.
Yep,
and
don't get her on that travel.
Yeah, Mayflower took steps as they brought her across half court and then picked up the dribble.
I halfway expected her to stop at the logo and pop one. I mean, she can make it from there.
Probably could. We got a whistle and a timeout. Let's see. Atkins timeout. It's going to be a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here. 52.1 seconds on the clock. 17-point deficit for the Lady Red Devils, 62-45. Mayflower with the lead. And no substitutions for the Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, our boys are starting to pool up over in the tunnel over there. They're getting ready for their game against Baptist Prep here coming up at the conclusion of the Lady Red Devils game. And again, same situation with the boys as we have with the girls. The winner goes on, loser goes home. And if the boys win, then you'll get to see them again next week in the regional tournament in Bald Knob. So Lady Red Devils season will end here. Couple of very, very important careers will end on this game here. McKinley Kaufman, obviously one of the seniors still out on the court. She's had a tremendous career here in Atkins, has meant a lot to this team. Ellie Taylor has had a tremendous career here at Atkins and has meant a lot to these girls, and has both of those two girls there have had tremendous leadership on and off the court all season, along with the rest of the seniors. So sad to see their season end and their careers end in this way.
Yeah. Those two, you mentioned specifically, McKinley and Ellie, they've seen a lot. They've been through a lot in their career. A lot of coaching changes as they come up through junior high and high school, and had not a lot of success on the floor as Mayflower adds to their point total with a shot inside. But these two girls in particular have stuck it out and played really well and set a good tone for the rest of their teammates. Aubrey May with it for the Lady Red Devils, and ball going to be stolen away. Mayflower's going to dribble it out in the back court as the clock ticks down, and that's going to bring an end to this one. Our final score, Mayflower 64, Atkins 45. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and recap the scoring, wrap this one up, and get you set for the boys contest. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right. The co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down. We'll weigh them up, and, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a